Good morning, children. Have a nice day, ma. This is 10th standard biology, ma. The unit is 14. You know that transportation in plants and circulation in animals. The lesson is transportation in plants and circulation in animals. Okay, ma. So first we learn about circulation in animals. Okay, so in this lesson we learn about circulation in animals. So listen carefully. Circulation in animals. After then we learn about the transportation in plants. Okay, so that blood, first one is how to that blood is circulate in our body. Yes, it is the main component in our body. Okay, yes, so that blood is red in color. All are know very well. So what are the components of blood? So two components. Okay, the blood consists of two components, that is plasma and formed elements. It is also known as blood cells. It is also known as blood cells. Okay, ma? Yes. So the two components is plasma and blood cells. Okay, ma? So it is suspended in that plasma. So these blood cells is suspended in that plasma. First we learn about that plasma. Okay, so plasma is a alkaline. It is a alkaline and also a non-cellular substance. Okay, non-cellular substance. So 55% of blood, that plasma is 55% of blood. Okay, so plasma is present in 55% in that blood. Then there are organic substance. What are that organic substance? That is proteins, glucose, urea, and also enzymes, hormones, vitamins, and minerals. These are all organic substance. So these substances are present in that plasma. So all this substance only present in plasma. Okay, present in plasma. You know that. Yes. Then the second one is blood cells. So that is formed elements of blood. Formed elements of blood. It is also known as blood cells. Okay, it is also known as blood cells. It is three types. The blood cells corpuscles is three types. That is red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Okay, ma? So red blood cells, that is known as RBC. Then white blood cells, that is known as WBC. Then platelets are known as thrombocytes. Platelets are known as what, ma? Thrombocytes. Are known as thrombocytes. Okay, so red blood cells, that is RBC. It is also known as erythrocytes. It is also known as erythrocytes. Okay, ma? It is also known as erythrocytes. That is RBC. Okay, ma? That is RBC. It is mostly abundant in the cells. Most abundant in the cells. Okay. So in our human body. So RBC is mostly abundant in our body. Okay. Then RBC is formed in bone marrow. So only formed in bone marrow. எங்கே தான் இதுக்கான எலும்பு மஜ்ஜைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்கள்ல, அதான் போன் மேரோ. ஓகேயாம்மா? இட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ அக்யூர் இன் போன் மேரோ. ஓகே, தென் இன் லைஃப் சைக்கிள் இஸ் 120 days. இதனுடைய வாழ்காலம் எவ்வளோ நாள் இது உயிர் வாழும் அப்படின்னா 120 days ஆர்பிசிஸ். ஓகேயாம்மா? 120 days. ஓகே, தென் it is red in color. RBC, it is red in color. Then only that blood, due to that presence of respiratory pigment. Why it is called red in color? So respiratory pigment of hemoglobin is present in this RBC. So then only it occur in red in color. Okay, Yama? Yes. Then mature RBC. Mature RBC, in that mammals RBC that do not have that cell organelles. and also nucleus cell organelles எல்லாமே இதில் என்ன செய்யாதுமா இருக்காது ஓகேயா ஸோ the shape is biconcave or disc shaped in structure okay biconcave or disc shaped in structure then it is involved in that what is the function of RBC transport of oxygen என்னதுமா transport of oxygen from lungs to tissue transport of oxygen from lungs to tissue okay so this is the function of RBC next we learn about that WBC okay that is white blood cells it is also known as leukocytes you know that yes leukocytes in that WBC it is do not have that hemoglobin okay yama so it is a colorless white blood cells or red blood cells is a red in color white blood it is a colorless do not have that hemoglobin okay so hemoglobin is present then only it will occur in red in color here there is no hemoglobin in WBC okay amma then and also nucleated cells mostly found in bone marrow and spleen and also thymus and lymph node okay நீர் முடிச்சுகள்னு சொல்கிறது okay yes it is at amoeboid movement that movement is at amoeboid movement okay amoeboid movement so the WBC white blood corpuscles can be grouped so classified into two categories okay that is WBC is two types that is granulocyte and agranulocyte okay WBC it is classified into two types that is granulocyte and agranulocyte what is mean by granulocytes it contains granulocyte contains what ma granules in their cytoplasm that granulocytes it is occur in cytoplasm okay then the nucleus is irregular and also lobe like structure so sometimes irregular இருக்கலாம் அப்படி இல்லைனா லோப்டாக இருக்கலாம் okay lobe like structure இந்த மாதிரி lobed okay amma lobe like structure irregular or lobe like structure then that granulocytes can be classified into three types okay amma it is irregular or lobe like structure it again classified into three types okay that is you know that it is three types that is neutrophil eosinophil and basophil then that agranulocyte means it is granules are not found in that cytoplasm okay that granules are not found in the cytoplasm of the cells agranulocyte it is contain granules but there is no granules it is not found in the cytoplasm so agranulocyte again classified into two types agranulocyte it is two types that is monocyte and lymphocyte okay amma this is monocyte and lymphocyte granulocyte means again classified into three types that is neutrophil eosinophil and basophil then agranulocyte is classified into two types that is lymphocyte and monocyte okay so in that next video we learn about in that granulocyte and agranulocyte and is the types also okay ma so that blood is very important in our life you know that so RBC WBC and blood platelets okay or thrombocytes so it is present in the blood First, blood contains two components, plasma and blood cells. Then blood cells is classified into RBC, WBC, platelets. Okay, ma? Yes.